It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Rogue Brewing Company, and it's a bottle of their Cold Brew IPA. There's a look at the label. Revolutionary blend. It's a beer that is an India Pale Ale blended with cold brew coffee. It's in a American 1 pint bottle. It's 7.5% ABV. There's the look of the bottle cap. The beer was kindly sent to us by beersofeurope.co.uk, the largest online beer store in the UK, with a fantastic amount of beer from all over the world. If you want to check out some really good beer from around the world, check out beersofeurope.co.uk. In the description box of this video, a direct link to their website. Here we go. Woo! I'm wondering what was going to go on then. I was kind of thinking that's gonna blow, but no, we're all right. I have had a few beers that have been brewed with coffee, and are not necessarily stouts before. The ideal thing, or not the ideal, that's the wrong word, the most common thing to do with coffee and beer is to chuck it in a stout or a porter. It goes very well with the roasted malts. What's slightly uncommon is to throw it into a golden ale, because I think your mind will accept that you're drinking a black liquid and it tastes like coffee. But when a beer looks like a traditional beer and it tastes of coffee, it's a bit of a mind bender. You really got to think about it, really enjoy it if you like. Try and enjoy it in your mind, and then get over the fact that there's real coffee in there, and pull out the, I mean, if you like coffee, it's great. If you like beer, it's great. But try and envisage what it can do, what it's trying to be. So the beer's got a 3-finger, slightly off white head, good levels of carbonation in the beer. Slightly hazy brew. It's a red amber colour beer. Let's get the aroma. Yeah, it's pretty good. Biscuity, malty, bready, lots of fresh brew coffee, and some hops on the back end. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. I gotta put that down. Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows, what a lovely beer. Why? It really tastes like a stout. I was talking about a traditional ale earlier on. Golden in colour, with some hops and then some coffee. But this, I mean, if you close your eyes, this is the reversal of a black IPA. This is the best example of, people call them white stouts. There's a coin for it, there's a term for it, a white stout. So it's actually a golden ale or a light coloured ale that tastes like a stout. I don't think Stone necessarily went out of their way to brew a white stout, but they've gone and brewed the best white stout that I've ever tried. I've thrown the beer to one side, and I'm just thinking about the flavours in my mouth. It's got a really good, creamy, dense, rich mouthfeel. Good levels of carbonation. The hops come through nicely, which suggests that it's still an IPA. But apart from the hops, it's rich and it's dense and it's thick with a mouthfeel. Good carbonation, and then you get some chocolate, coffee, caramel flavours, just like a stout. And then you put it back in front of the camera, back in front of my own eyes, and you see that it's a golden ale or a red ale. I like that. I think it could be revolutionary. I think it could be the biggest mistake Stone have made, but probably the best. Sorry, let me take away the biggest mistake Stone have made. Rogue. Jesus Christ. This is not the biggest mistake Rogue have made. This is the best mistake Rogue have made. Sorry for swearing, by the way. If you're watching from Rogue, sorry for swearing at you. It's just a really, really nice beer. Good carbonation, good thick, dense, creamy mouthfeel. Nice and hoppy. A little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of citrus, quite dense. And then it goes over to the lovely, it's almost like lactosey, creamy, dense lactosey finish, which is then citrusy, and then it's not citrusy, it's spicy, and then it's coffee, chocolate and caramel. Bitter chocolate, bit of black chocolate, espresso like coffee, and a little bit of sweet caramel. Wonderful. I'm gonna rate it. Rogue Revolutionary Blend Cold Brew IPA, India Pale Ale blended with cold brew coffee. Do you know what? Their slogan is Dare, Risk, Dream. I love it. I really love it. I really love this beer. I'm not a rate beer type of guy. I'm not a Untapped. I used to be Untapped, but I don't really bother anymore. It's good stuff. I'm gonna rate it, and I'm gonna give this Rogue mistake they called it a cold brew IPA. I think they should call it a white stout, and it would be fantastic. Best white stout I've ever had. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for Reload Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.